That sumbitch is tough as woodpecker lips.
The Southern Saturday Podcast.
Oh, well, come on, son. You couldn't whoop a pitcher of meat.
It's like giving your ears a big glass of sweet tea.
Come on, boy. Shit.
Drink up and enjoy.
Hey, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Southern Saturday Podcast. I got a very special guest today, Miss Taylor Hunnicutt.
Hey.
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 How are you?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
Man, I'm glad you came. But it's not your first time in Mobile. I tell people all the time, it's so, like, I consider Mobile small. And any time over my life, if I hear it in a song, I'm like, somebody knew us. And I was listening to one of yours today and heard you say it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Look, I don't even know what the lyrics are half the time.
Don't ask me the name of the song.
That's okay.
But I was listening to it today.
That's awesome. I do love Mobile.
Yeah.
I've spent a lot of time here. And the music scene here is great.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, all I know of is literally the Strays.
Yeah. Muscadine Bloodlines from Mobile.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I did know that.
But like the local scene, like I guess even like the smaller artists and stuff that come out of Mobile in this area are like top notch.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I live here and didn't know that.
I'll just start sending you places you need to go see some.
There we go. You send me shows I need to go to.
Yeah.
I'll go to them whenever I can. Where are you from in Alabama? I know you're from Alabama.
Demopolis.
Okay.
Middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's literally the middle of nowhere.
Yes. Yeah. Nobody knows where it is unless they like, oh, I've been hunting there one time or. Oh,
That's usually what it is. Or like we worked a shutdown there or something along those lines.
That's it. I still live there.
How far is that from Nashville?
4.5 hours.
Oh, that's not bad though. That's like us to Atlanta.
It's like a little inconvenient, but like
right. That's right at the line where you're like ready to get out of the car.
Yeah.
But when I go to Nashville now from here, by the time I get there, I'm like, I should have fucking flown.
Yeah, there's no reason not to fly.
I mean, I drove it not too long ago. I did Zanies like 3 times in a week, and then me and Courtney had to go back for like Tracy Lawrence's. He had like a golf tournament.
Nice.
And the whole time I was like, we'll drive. And then when I drove home and knew I had to go back like 2 days, I was like, we're flying.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not doing this good.
So how long you been playing music? Tell me how you started.
Well, I guess the long story condensed is I sang as a kid, then I quit, and then I got a guitar when I was like 17, I think, for Christmas one year. And then I was doing like music theater and things like that. Went to college, applied for a scholarship, got it for like vocal performance. So then I was like doing opera and shit like that.
Oh wow! So you could sing first.
I don't know. I think they were just handing out scholarships.
They're just like not that many kids are
I
interested
went
in
to
opera.
Montevallo. They were like, okay, everyone who can kind of do it. You know? And so I did that, and then I dropped out after like a year, and then I started working at like a I don't know if y'all have them near here. I think there's only like 5 locations, but it's like a fried chicken blues juke joint called Champy's.
Oh yeah, we used to have one.
There's one in Alabaster, and I started working there and waiting tables and singing blues, and then I started playing in blues bands, and here I am.
Yeah, dude, we went and saw. We were watching you open up for Ella Langley in Atlanta, and as soon as your set was over, I told Courtney, I was like, we've got to get this girl on the podcast.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, dude, we loved it so much.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I think you fit really well. Like, that was a good show to go to, you and then her.
Yeah.
Like, I think it just doesn't sound like everybody else.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Yeah, it's that Alabama thing. 2 redneck girls from Alabama.
You think it's the Alabama, whatever it is, it's working. I loved it.
I think I like to say that it's an Alabama thing, but she's got her own thing that she does, and I just think she's the best. She's been so good to me.
Yeah, dude. My wife is obsessed with both of y'all now, so
That's awesome.
yeah. Like, it's so crazy. That's just how quick people like, I've been telling everybody that'll listen about you, and that's
Thanks.
just, well, dude, that's just how quick it happens. Like, we had no clue, no offense, we had no clue who you were when we got up there, and then we left there, just immediately followed you that night and reached out, and now we're here. And I've told literally everybody that'll listen.
Yes.
I thought we saw you. You have a doppelganger. She was at the Tracy Lawrence tournament, and I told Courtney, I was like, I'm going to go say hey. I was like, that's Hunnicutt over there. And Courtney's like, I don't think it is. And I was like, I'm telling you it is. And like, we pulled up your Instagram and I was like, okay, maybe it's not. I was like, I'm just going to play it safe.
She's in Texas right now.
I'm not going to say hello.
If I would have seen you there and I was there, I would have found you.
I was like, well, I mean, we got like 6 days, so we'll just ask her if that was her.
I was there. I love when I do that. And I'm like so convinced it's somebody after I've had a couple drinks. And I'm like, hey, you remember me? And they're like, never seen you in my whole life.
Do you find it okay to still live in Alabama and do like the music? Did you feel like it would be easier in Nashville?
Oh, yeah. It'd be 1,000% easier. But then I feel like I'm a fraud.
Way.
And I feel like I rep Alabama so hard.
Oh,
and
okay.
I like,
this is interesting. This is your reasoning?
Yeah. I just like am so passionate about Alabama and like trying to build a scene here because I feel like everybody is kind of forced to go to Nashville.
Right.
You know,
that's true.
The Strays still live here. You know, like Adam Hood lives here. There's a bunch of people who still live in Alabama and make it work. And I think if enough of us are like, we're just going to stay here because we love it. Yeah. Then that's how the scene grows. And Nashville's just so big.
It is.
And I mean, like I live in a town with like what, 5,000 people? Maybe. Like I know every person's car when I drive past them. Yeah. So like the idea of going to Nashville, I'm just like, oh, fuck. Like freaks me out.
Well, yeah, you don't really, I mean, I guess you're right. I feel the exact same way with comedy. It would be so much easier for me to go to Nashville or Austin or wherever, but I would pick Nashville just because there's zanies there and you can work on your stuff all the time. Yeah. But it's just like another one of those things where it's like, I do love it here, but that's not why. I would really only stay because of my family, pretty much.
Yeah, that's another
like
thing.
My grandparents and everything. They're like maybe, however long after they pass, maybe. But
yeah,
I just don't think I could right now.
Yeah, I mean, I just like a more simple life, and
for sure.
And I just want like to be as Alabama as it gets because I love it so much. So I just like
that's the coolest answer. I did not see that answer coming. I love Alabama too. Like I rep it hard. Yeah. I mean, sometimes we make it hard to defend ourselves, but for the most part,
it's very true. So we do it to ourselves. But for the most part, everybody's great. Like I mean, I live in my tiny ass town, and I don't think half the people there could give a shit what I do. Like, when are you gonna play Floribama again? I'm like, I just played the Opry. Like, we don't care about that. Exactly. We care about Floribama, and that's okay. Like, but if anything, like if shit hit the fan in my hometown, people would help me.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
I feel
true.
like I don't know.
So that's good though, because you don't feel like your hometown is like where most of your haters are, right? Because that's how I feel.
I mean, it's like half and half.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's usually how it goes. It's like your hometown's like
it's about half and half.
Yeah.
Well, they call us like Tattoo Taylor and Tattoo Josh, and obviously we live a rowdy lifestyle, and I don't think they're cool with that.
Oh well, I mean, I was thinking more like the jealousy type of thing. I'm sure there's quite a bit of that.
I don't know. I don't really talk to anybody unless I'm in Walmart, and I'm like, that's the spot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, y'all have a Walmart. That's good.
It is good. It's cool. When it opened, they like released the students to walk through the field to go to Walmart's grand opening.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Dude, hold on. Tell me this again.
Yeah. Whenever they
when there was a grand opening
at Walmart. There's a grand opening at Walmart. They let school's
out. Dude, there's no way.
Let's go.
Like, you see what I'm talking about with Alabama?
Yeah.
We make it hard. We make it so hard to defend ourselves. Imagine your parents getting a note like, hey, tomorrow school's going to let out 11 o'clock. And they're like, where are they going? Like the zoo or something? Like, well,
Walmart.
Getting their first Walmart and it's opening. We're going to let the principal cut the ribbon. And everybody's just going to power walk through there.
Oh, there's so many things about Demopolis that are so wild.
If you could send your kid $20 and they can get
popcorn, chicken nuggets, and a dipping sauce.
Oh man, our Walmart, the first Walmart we ever got, or the first super Walmart that we ever got in Saraland, it had a McDonald's in it. Did y'all have?
No, we got a Subway.
You'd be walking through the grocery aisle, and then out of nowhere, you would walk through a set of golden arches into a McDonald's in the back of Walmart. It's gone. It didn't survive because.
Well.
Yeah.
Golly.
That's wild, man.
Yeah.
A field trip to Walmart. That's great.
Yeah.
And that was probably the highlight of the year.
Oh yeah. I mean, like the field trips that we had consisted of like taking us out by the river to look at wildflowers, which are just like the shit they didn't cut. Like we're like, "Ooh, okay."
I told Courtney, because we send our son to a private school.
Yeah.
And he had 2 field trips last year, and both of them were to a barn. And I was like,
What are y'all learning about?
yeah, like, well, all they were doing was teaching these kids that, like, milk comes from cows, or, like, this is what we do with the pigs, and all this stuff. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, where's the fun field trips? When I was a kid, we got to go to, like, Fort Morgan and Fort Gaines and the
Damn.
battleship.
I didn't get to do that. I think we went to like American Village. Do you remember that place?
No.
It's like, like historical, like reenactment place. And
No,
like,
we had nothing like that.
yeah, that was like one time we got to go do that.
So do y'all have any, I don't know a lot about, well, you wouldn't be close to the top either. But you don't have any, like, battlefields around there, do you?
I don't think so.
I tell people all the time when I go to Nashville and, like, they'll point to be like, that's battle or whatever. I was like, we don't have nobody. By the time they got down here, they're like, it's hot. We give up.
Yeah. They're like, nobody wants to be here.
Nobody wanted to fight down here.
These mosquitoes are
They
huge.
just walked
dude.
all the way down here and they're like, oh my God.
Shit.
Dude, get it over with.
Went the wrong way.
So how did you get, like, popular enough for Ella to realize you, or did you know her before?
I've known her for a while. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
I met her at a bar called Range 231, which was like, I'm not kidding you. It's still there. It's like 2 trailers that are like put together as like a booty bar inside, but the bar, and then it's like redneck Topgolf outside. And it's like, sometimes it's ratchet.
it sounds awesome.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
And it's got
it
like a
sounds
driving
awesome.
range. It's awesome. But I met her there one time, and then I was playing at Floribama, and I was still doing cover shows again, and she like hopped up on stage and sang with me like right when she was getting bigger. And then she called me. I was like, we were on our anniversary trip like down in Orange Beach.
Oh, wow.
I guess it was like last year. And she called me. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Does this have to be PG? I'll just say it anyways."
No,
I was
this
like,
is-
I'm buying a razor to shave my bikini line because I forgot to get waxed before I came down here on my anniversary trip. What are you doing? She was like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, shave up so you get those weird bumps and it's really uncomfortable." And I was like, "Okay, all right."
Yeah.
She's cool. And then she was like, "Do you want to go on tour?" I was like, "Yeah, I'd love to." And I didn't know if that would actually happen. I didn't know she was like going to actually, because she just blew up so big, and she like kept her word and gave me 4 or 5 dates and let me ride the bus. And she's just like,
That's awesome.
dude, she's just not, I can not say enough great things about her. She's beautiful, obviously, but like her heart and how like true she is to herself is something I don't think you see a lot, especially at that level, you know? She's just like chill, normal Alabama girl.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. With, like, you don't see that. There's so many similarities in comedy and music,
Yeah.
like, and how that is. Like, I don't know how y'all are, but like, as far as I've heard stories of the people that have already made it and the up and comers, you don't get a lot of a lot of nice treatment, and it's the same way with like comedy. And I don't understand. I just don't get why.
Yeah, me either.
Because my thing is, like, I get that it's like a competitive space in a sense, but it's like, just because somebody listened to you doesn't mean they wouldn't listen.
Yeah, they can't just listen to one
Well,
artist or go
they
see
could
one
laugh at
show.
me and laugh at
Right.
it. Just doesn't. I don't get that. I've never understood it.
Me either.
I don't know if it boils down to like a. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I think people are so driven by this, like once they fully commit to it, like you have, like I have, like Ella has, everybody else, like I think everybody's just so scared that they're going to miss an opportunity, and then it
Sure.
becomes like a prideful ego thing, why it has to be. You know, that's what I end up running into
I think
a
that's
lot.
what it is. I think
And
that's what it
It's
is.
so stupid, especially like in the female scene. Sometimes it's hard as shit
Well, I mean,
because the girls are all like, there's only this
I was about to
many-
say. I mean,
dude.
girls are rarely nice to each other anyway.
Yeah.
So
I know.
that's true.
Bitches. Yeah. No, I've got like I've met a bunch of really great girls doing this that don't see it as competition and like lift each other up. Like Caitlin Butts has been great to me. There's been a lot that have been really cool and have a bunch of really cool girlfriends, but I have run into some that I'm like,
Oh yeah, yeah. And I've run into the same, like, some bigger comedians that I'm just like, God, dude, okay. Didn't know that guy was a dickhead.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Now I do.
yeah. I just don't get it. Like, I hope that I always can hold on to that. At least remember what it was like and remember when I felt like that guy was a dickhead to me and I wouldn't do that to somebody else. Like, that type of thing. I mean, I'd like to think I would anyway, but I'm not on top of the world yet either. I'm not on top of the world yet, so I don't know.
I don't think you'd be that way.
I'd like to think
I've
that
known
I
you
would.
for like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
don't think
like,
you'd be
you
that
just
way.
feel that.
Yeah.
I give off that vibe.
Your energy is,
Yeah, my aura. My chakras are aligned. I'm good. So what do you do in your off time? Like, are you a movie girl? Or are you always on the go?
Usually I like freak out for a couple days when I get home and obsessively clean my house.
Sure.
And then he just like rolled his eyes because he knows I like scrubbed the baseboards yesterday, freaking out. And then, I don't know. Yeah, I'll lay on the couch and watch Food Network, to be honest.
Is that your thing, Food
I
Network?
mean, yeah, but then I'm home for like 4 days and I start freaking out and I got to go.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, we're going to Tuscaloosa or we're going to Meridian or we're going somewhere.
So
Like,
you won't sit and like binge a show?
I mean, I will, but only for like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get stir crazy too. Like, it's just, especially when you get a taste of like going.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's one of those things. It's almost hard to come back and reset, even if it's only for. The only thing that I like about it is getting to, like, especially during the summer, he's home all the time with me. So, like, and Courtney works.
Yeah.
So I don't have to see her that much.
Yeah. Mean ass.
Oh, dude. I mean, we're great, but I don't think we could be around each other 24/7.
Oh, dude.
I'm a lot, and I talk the whole time. Like, my main thing is like everybody that knows me is like I'm that guy at the funeral where they're like, you can't take anything fucking serious.
Oh,
can
yeah,
you?
dude.
Like, that's I can't. I just can't.
I can't either.
What's the point? I don't
And of course,
get
if
it.
I'm nervous, I'm going to start laughing too.
Yeah, I just don't get the point. What's
Yeah.
the point? Just I wanna, let me laugh if I want to. If you
Yeah.
don't have to laugh with me, I'd
I'm
rather. I
coping.
want you to. Yeah, like,
Actually, can you please?
yeah, this is my child trauma. This is how I deal with shit. Okay.
Same, dude. Same. Yeah, we work together 24/7, play together, live together.
Yeah, I mean that's awesome.
No, I'm kidding.
I don't know.
No, it's great. It's great.
It's impressive. It is.
Well, then we like one of us will go to Walmart and to get one thing, and then we're like, I miss you. Like, when are you coming back? And I'm like checking his location. It's very, we're very independent, but it works. Because if he played in a different band and I played in a different band, there's no way we'd be married.
Well, yeah. I mean, that would be damn near
It'd
impossible.
but people do it. Like I have so many
I don't
friends
know
that do
how.
that. Yeah, I don't know.
There was these people that I used to work with. I used to work at a steel mill, and it was shift work.
Yeah.
And they were exact opposite shifts. So this
Never saw each
person
other?
would work for 4 days on day shift, and this person would work for 4 days on night shift on the opposite schedule. And I was like, "See, y'all just high five and passing? Like
Yeah.
that's all? That's insane to me."
Yeah, they're just roommates at that point.
That's exactly what they are. Like,
weird.
and they don't get any time because the shift starts. Like it was one of those things where like the line or whatever it is can't stop running. It's 24/7. So
Yeah.
literally, you would have to only see them at work, clocking in and out.
That's gotta suck. I guess if you have you're like,
I
when
was
we
like-
retire, we'll live in a house in Florida together and we'll spend the rest of our lives together. But
Well,
still,
what's
that would
crazy
suck.
is the people would ask them out there. Obviously, be like, "Why don't you ask to like get on their shift?" Because I'm pretty sure that they would
Yeah.
allow that. And they're like, "Nah, we good how it is." It was like one of those like, "Don't."
They don't like each other.
Yeah, exactly.
This is an arranged
I think they
marriage.
both like the paychecks, and they could have had two separate marriages, and you know what I mean? Like they could have been doing their own thing, and nobody would have known.
That's wild.
The only way they could have found it out is if one of them just left stuff in the house.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
That's wild.
I can't imagine that.
Me, there couldn't be me.
Like whenever I was on night shift, and Courtney always works days. There was some days where I would come in and just her and Jackson would be like walking in the door when I would go into work. And I remember being like that week, I'd be like, this fucking sucks.
I just got here.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't miss that life at all.
No, dude, that sucks.
Did you do anything before the after the Champies? Or it's like after Champies, you were just musician?
I was still like I was playing a lot of cover gigs and trying to make rent that way. And
Sure.
then I still like waitressed and stuff. And then I went to culinary school.
Did you love waitressing or hate it?
I loved it.
I did too.
Yeah.
I was a bartender and I fucking loved it.
I never got to be a bartender, but I feel like I would have been great at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Or I would have gotten hammered. I don't know which one, but
Both.
maybe both. Yeah.
Yeah, both. That's the only thing that sucked about. I was a bartender at Wenzel's, which is the oyster.
Oh, yeah. Been there.
The one in Saraland, and you couldn't drink. Like, so like the people would be like, "Man, let's get a shot together," and you'd be like, "I fucking can't."
You just have them all saved for after your shift.
Yeah, like I can't, dude. But that was the most fun time of my life. I tell people when you like, I don't know how y'all were, but like our kitchen and everybody was like pretty tight.
Yeah.
So like every night after work, we would go out.
Yeah.
And it would look like the weirdest group of people.
How are y'all friends?
Because you got like these old black guys in the back and like your managers and like these little high school white girls.
Yeah.
And you're just like,
what?
None
is
of it
happening?
and everybody's got on a red shirt. Like it looks like a family reunion. It looks like a family reunion party at the bar. It's a mixed match.
Come on, Johnsons.
Of misfits.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, like the closest thing to like musicians and the way that they live their life day to day, like being night owls or service industry, I think, and comedians too. But like the service industry folks, like that's who we end up hanging out with every night.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, after the
they're
merch
always
table.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where we going?
Awesome.
And they know the cool bars.
Yeah.
If you're in a city you've never been to.
I said somebody asked me the other day. It was actually, do you know Casey Dindal?
I don't. I know of.
She's good as gold. Like she had me and Brittany Smith in her one of her music videos. First time I ever done something like that. And her manager the other day when we went, her manager's also Tracy Lawrence's manager. And the other day she's like, "Y'all want something to drink?" We were at a show at the Ryman, and me and Courtney both were like, "No, thank you." And she's like, "How come so many comedians are sober? Why are so many comedians sober?" I was like, "I'm not sober, but it's just like." When you're a comic, everything you do is in a bar.
Right.
And then you just like, I remember thinking when I first started doing stand up, I remember thinking like a few months in, I was like, damn, dude, I have been at a bar like,
Yeah.
like every time I've had some drinks.
Yeah.
And you just start in there and you're like,
Story of my fucking life.
fuck, man. Yeah. Because it's like, I was like, think about every time you go to a job. Now think about every time you went to that job, you drank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, that's what we were doing. It's like I was like, it's not that I'm sober. It's just like I had to tell myself,
Pump the brakes.
So now my rule is that I just don't drink before my set,
Yeah.
and then after that, whatever, if I feel like I gotta do. But,
I'll do like a shot and a drink before the set.
see, I feel like that would calm your your nerves. My problem was I would do it. And then I would get down from my set, and I'd be like, "Fuck, you forgot that line," like that type of thing.
It's the vodka's fault.
But I feel like no matter how drunk I get, I would never forget the lyrics to music.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe.
I'll say I talk like I have marbles in my mouth anyways. When I sing, you can't understand half the shit I'm saying. So, I mean, I can fudge it, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, I can figure it out. They don't know. They don't know the words to the song yet.
I was about to say, they don't know if you fuck up, you know?
They don't know.
Unless you're covering Fancy, and they're like, what is she doing up there? Like,
She got both of these words right.
I don't remember this part of the song.
She's ad-libbing here. Wow, she's really good.
I think this was the hidden version
Yeah.
that Reba put when you played it backwards.
The deluxe. When you played it backwards like Zeppelin.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
Reba had a little Pink Floyd in her.
You know, she probably went through like a psychedelic phase. That's
Dude.
what I want. I want the record that Reba makes after she took acid. I want to know what that sounds like.
Yeah, I'd love to know what that sounds like
Me too.
Somebody told me that they showed me that she came out with another show, which I didn't know. I didn't know she had another show, not Reba. It's a different show. And they showed it to me, and I was like, why does she look the same fucking age as when she did? Well, whoever's baby blood she's drinking, like, we need to figure it out.
Those are special babies.
Like, they say black don't crack, but neither does Reba.
Dude, Reba
like,
looks
Reba's
beautiful.
got it going on.
Are we played? Reba has a restaurant in, is it not Tahlequah? Where is it? Atoka, Oklahoma, and we went there and ate, and it was delicious.
Is she from there or something?
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
And some lady was walking around, and it looked. I mean, I literally was like, "That's Reba. Reba's here." They're like, that's her cousin. And they all look like that. Like they're all just like beautiful and put together and like don't age. Like it was very odd. Did she not look just like her? It was weird. I
So
was
that's like the Fountainese is in Atoka, Oklahoma.
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Fountain
And it's in Reba's basement.
It's in Reba's got that shit bottled.
Dude, if she does, she can sell it right before she dies.
Yeah.
It'll make millions.
Dude.
You probably don't want to know what it is, though.
Yeah. Just put it in a pill and give it to me.
There
I don't want to
you
know.
go.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
Dude, Reba's one of those people. It's like she looked older in the Tremors movies, like than she does now. Like you remember her in the Tremors movies? Did you ever see the movie
I
Tremors?
think I did.
Oh my god, where she's got the curly hairs before hair products and all that shit.
Yeah.
and she's like a tomboy, and she's like,
Yes. Okay. Yes.
she's
I know
talking
what
about
you're
shooting it with the elephant gun.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
fucking Reba's like hardcore anti-government.
Yeah.
Hiding in the woods in the basement, and then like all her dreams come to fruition with these huge aliens under the ground.
I need to
It's one of the best movies ever.
see.
It's horrible, but it's so
it's
good.
horrible.
It's so good. It's one of those. It's
I'm
one of
gonna
those
have
that's
to
so
go-
bad it's good. It's got Kevin
watch
Bacon
it.
in it.
Sign me up.
Yeah, it's so good. It's got Mr. Miyagi in it.
What?
Mr. Miyagi's in
How
it.
about this is what I'm watching when I get home.
Oh, you have to. God, it's so stupid.
That's awesome.
So stupid.
I feel like all women though, like I look at pictures of my mom, and please don't be upset for me for saying this, but like I feel like my mom looks younger now than she did like 15 years ago.
It's products.
It's
It is.
Botox and shit.
Yeah. I mean, it's the hair
salmon
products and
sperm
everything else.
like
Yeah.
everything else. Yeah, it's wild. Or knowing how to do your makeup, I guess, because
I mean, go watch like Seinfeld and like look at all the
Yep.
ladies in Seinfeld. You're like, none of them had good hair.
yeah,
It's not that. They just
Yeah.
didn't have the products yet.
just didn't
That's all it
know.
was. It's coming.
There's no
Julia Louis
influencers.
Dreyfus looks younger now than she did as Elaine.
It's true.
And to tell you what else is crazy is like I remember whenever like HD first came out on like TVs and
Yeah.
stuff, and you'd go watch like an old show and then you get to put it on like HD, you'd be like, oh shit.
Ooh,
I always thought she was pretty when I was little. That type of thing.
because it was so grainy, just like
exactly.
silhouette of a woman. She's hot.
Yeah, she had a nice figure on her. Looked like one of those mud flaps.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, dude, I really get off the rails here sometimes.
I'm for it.
Wheel it back in. What was it? You got any crazy stories from the bar life?
Oh God, I mean, I feel like there's so many. I can't even think of anything that's happened recently. Has anything crazy happened recently?
She's talking to her husband off camera.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're gonna have to help me with this one. Normally, I just go to the merch table and people say crazy shit. I got invited to go to Fantasy Fest recently.
To what?
Fantasy Fest?
I don't know what that is.
It's like the swinger nude thing in Key West.
Why? Like on the beach?
It's like in the bars and stuff. They just walk around with like glitter on their
That is wild.
hoo-haws and stuff. Yeah.
I know they did that in like New Orleans. They got something similar to that.
It's probably the same
A girl
kind of thing.
here is like really big into the swinger lifestyle. I remember seeing her on the cover of the Daily Mail, and I was like, with like pasties, like rocking
Yeah.
in a swing, and I was like, what the fuck? Dude. Okay, so before, I know the internet's like popular now, and you got people that put their lifestyle all on the internet.
Yeah.
But before that, I had no idea we had so many swingers until I was a bartender. And people would just leave you their check, and they would say their hotel room number, and it would be like
What
a couple. It'd be like a couple that wanted you to stop by.
I'm a pass.
You're like, what the fuck? Dude, I remember we were at the casino one night. I've never told this story on here. We were at the casino one night. This is before my wife. I was dating this other girl. And dude, so these people come up to the table, and it's like they look like they're straight out of New Jersey, like an old like Italian
Yeah.
couple. Not old, but I would say like mid-40s, and I'm like 20 at the time, 21.
Yeah.
So he's got the slick back gelled hair, and she's like a really bimbo fake blonde.
Yes.
Like you can see them. Whoever
Yeah.
you're picturing, you got it. That's who it
Stereotypical,
is.
yeah.
Yes. And so they walk up and they're like, "Hey, we'll buy you guys some drinks." And I was like, "Well, they're all free at the casino, but sure, we'll do shots with you."
That's a
So
flex.
we did shots with them, and they were like, "So, I mean, you guys like to party?" And I was like, in my life, you guys want to party always means cocaine.
Yeah.
That's what I would think.
That's what that means.
Well, they meant, do you want to come up to our room? And my girlfriend at the time was like, I mean, that other couple like wanted to get with us. I was like, baby, it is 4 o'clock in the morning. We are the last minute Hail Mary. They have already tried everybody else. They have tried everybody else in this casino.
We were playing
And now they're throwing the Hail Mary, and we shot them down too. Like, don't let this go to your head. I mean, if this was 11 or 9 o'clock, I'd say, yeah, you know, we're first pick.
Yeah.
But this is like, there's nobody in here.
Yeah.
It's just us.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, people seem to think that about me and him sometimes, and I'm like, it's quite the opposite. Get away
What, y'all
from
got
me.
upside down pineapples on your
No
bag or something?
shit, no. I don't know what it is. I think it's because we're both like at the bar, like separately, and we've both figured out that if like there's an old guy talking to me, he's making our bar tab cheaper by buying my drink.
Sure.
And if there's an old lady talking to him, I'm like, buy his drinks. Because
Of
at the end of the
course.
night, we know where we're going.
Right. You're going to meet up with that old lady and old man.
Exactly. For money, though.
Yeah, there you go.
Hit me up.
We're not just anybody, guys.
75 and older. That's it. Very,
Like some fucking
Niche
Anna
market.
Nicole Smith shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we just watch him take a nap.
Dude, oh my God. I heard, did you ever watch the Anna Nicole Smith like show?
yeah.
On oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I remember even as a kid, because I was young when all this happened, I was like, and she would get on there, and this guy was like, he literally looked like a melted candle in a
Oh, no,
wheelchair.
he was about to die.
Yeah.
Like-
and she's like, I just love him. He's so sexy. I was like, who is believing this?
No.
Nobody.
No.
Like, yes, give her all his money. If she's done anything with that man, she deserves that money.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, and he's happy. He's smiling
fortune
his
goes
ass
there.
off.
Yeah, of
He's got
course
his
he is.
oxygen tank on. He's smiling. Let him go out. She deserves all that money.
Yeah.
Let his kids be mad. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, fuck them kids.
Like, dude, let him have all, like, if he wants to give all of it to her. And I think in his will, he left it all to her, if I remember
crazy.
right.
God, I'd be so mad if I was that kid, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no,
I'd be so
now look,
mad.
if I was one of the kids, I'd be furious.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Anna Nicole Smith was like, you know, she deserved that money.
Yeah, she put in the work.
worked for it.
100%.
Like,
I loved her.
oh my God, dude, she was so good.
I loved her.
I watched that documentary about her, and it's sad the whole time.
Oh, I haven't watched it.
Oh, don't.
Okay, I'm not.
Dude, it's one of those where you're just like, you just feel bad for her the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, there's never a time where you're like, damn, this was all her fault. Like, it's one of those things where you're like, dude, what else is going to happen to this
Oh,
lady?
no.
Yeah. Like, and do you like documentaries?
Yeah.
I love them so much. I can't stop watching them. I watched the Pam Anderson one.
Oh, I haven't seen that one either.
Yeah, it's so good.
I like to watch stuff about like aliens and conspiracy theories.
I love that too. I'm all
Pam
over the board.
Anderson.
I'm all over the board.
Okay.
Pam Anderson, hers was so sad because you start realizing like she and Tommy would probably still be married if somebody didn't
don't
go
tell me
get
that.
their tape from them and put it on the internet. Like,
Golly.
when I was little, I thought they released it. I thought that was like Tommy was like, look what I can do. Like
Well, I
that-
didn't realize that it wasn't like that until something recently happened. Oh, did a documentary came? Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't watch it, but then I think that like kind of like it like shined a light on it not being that way. But yeah, I thought the whole time that
Yeah, I mean,
they were like, this helps.
I thought Tommy was just proud of what he had accomplished.
Yeah, and his gift.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's what I thought. I was like, well, if I was Tommy Lee, yeah, the same fucking thing, you know? And on top of that, Pam Anderson was like the hottest lady in the world when
for
I was a
real.
kid.
She's still beautiful. I
Like,
love
she
that
was the
she's,
cover
like,
of Baywatch.
Yeah, dude. She was super fun. Still is, even though she's like, I'm not wearing makeup anymore. And I'm like, I love that for you.
Yeah.
I love that.
I know.
Go for it, dude.
Because they do it on chimpanzees or whatever the fuck. Like, she...
Is that why?
Yeah.
I thought she was just
Yeah.
like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
No.
And
It's
she's
like a kid thing. I mean, like a animal thing. Like, it's that's why she quit wearing fur and all this shit, whatever.
really?
Yeah. She's always just like in cotton and, you know, she's fucking chilling.
Just linen suits.
Yeah. They're like, are those leather boots? She's like, these are cotton boots. Like, she's fucking,
These are made from banana.
she's
rinds.
all there. Yeah.
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 Banana leather.
Yeah. How do you like my tomato hat?
Yeah. I could give a shit, to be honest.
I don't either. Like,
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. I watched this commercial the other day, and it was they were pouring dog food in a dog bowl over and over. And they're like, imagine eating the same thing every day. And I was like, how do you, in your mind, think a dog gives a fuck? They eat a turd. Like, as soon as they... How do you see them? Do you see them ordering on a menu? Like, they don't give a shit what you feed them?
Yeah, like 100 years ago, they had to fight for every meal. So now
Yeah.
you just get it in a bowl at the same time every day.
It's like when people are like, I can't believe these people let their dogs go outside. And you're like, what do you think the fur is for? What do you think the
Oh
fur is?
my
I had somebody
God.
comment. I did a video, and I was making a joke about how people used to treat dogs versus how they do now. Because my
Yeah.
grandpa, he was not letting a dog in this house.
Yeah.
Like one of those type of things. He
No.
was not letting a dog in this house. And I made a joke video about it where I like kicked the dog out, but it was a stuffed animal that I kicked
Oh, no.
as my grandpa. And these people, you know, dude, I tell Jackson, I have a motto where I say the world, and he says, is full of stupid people.
Amen.
And then I say, don't, and he says, be one of them. And I was like, you remember that, buddy, your whole life.
That's amazing.
Because they're everywhere.
Yeah.
These people will comment on this like, I can't believe he kicked that dog. And people will be like, that is a stuffed animal. And it's clearly a stuffed animal. And then people will be like, dogs weren't made to be outside. And I was like, you're the dumbest person alive. I bet you have kids. You shouldn't, but I bet you do. I bet you have
God.
like 10 kids.
Dude.
And you're raising them.
That's like people like hunting dogs and stuff, and people get so up in arms
My
about
grandpa
that.
had 40 hunting dogs.
Dude, yeah. I mean, they were used as a tool. I mean, now, do I think my dog could do that? Absolutely not. She's spoiled rotten. But,
No, yeah.
I mean,
But if the day you got her, you were like, I'm going to make this dog a hunting dog,
Yeah.
she would have been.
it's like a horse. Anything else. Like,
Yes.
doesn't make any sense.
Dude, okay. This is how comedians' mind work. I was talking to Courtney the other day, and I was watching something, and it was about Genghis Khan and how they were like the first people to like domesticate horses, and that's
Really?
why they were so like badass and
Yeah.
taking over places and stuff. And I remember thinking, like, imagine walking through the woods, you're deer hunting or whatever the fuck it is, and you run across like horses,
What is
like
this thing?
wild horses in
Dude.
the woods. That's why so many people thought they were Sasquatches, because like that's an 8 foot tall, you know what I mean?
fucking thing? Yeah.
Yeah. My brother one night we kicked a basketball, and he got mad and kicked it or something. We were playing basketball when I was little, and he comes running back from getting it, and he's like, "There's a gorilla up there shaking these trees." And dude, so us being boys, we're all crawling up there, like looking at it. We got the flashlight, and all we can see is this set of eyes that's like 9 foot tall, and it's just making a perfect walk back and forth. And I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And everybody's like, "Dude, that is Bigfoot. That is Bigfoot." And it's just sitting there. You see these eyes just going back and forth, and every now and then the trees would shake. And I was like,
Shit.
"Fuck!" And all of a sudden, all you hear is like, and I was like, "It's a fucking,
fucking
horse." You talk about 4 people that felt dumb. Like, we felt like the dumbest people alive. If we hadn't stayed to hear it neigh, we would have told everybody that we knew.
your
like,
whole life.
Bigfoot was in the backyard last night shaking those trees.
Could you imagine how much your life would have changed because you would have been chasing Bigfoot for the rest of your life?
Yeah, the dumbest part about this story is that horse was always in that fence. Like, it's not like it got put in there that day. The horse was always in that pen.
Nope, it's Bigfoot.
But at night, when you're a kid, you're just like, mm-mm. Like, you remember, were you a kid that was like scared of the dark when you were little?
I mean, I'm still honestly kind of scared of the dark.
So yes,
Yeah,
it's not, you started that in adulthood.
yeah. It's always been like
But
that.
dude, your mind would make you like believe
Oh yeah,
that certain things looked certain ways. You'd
Yep.
be like, that's insane.
like the clothes in the chair. I'm like, it's a person. Like it's gonna come get me.
That type of stuff.
yeah, I'm still like that.
Dude, I was terrified of Chucky when I was little.
You can't even say
That's his thing.
Dude, terrified.
Oh, dude, I did a video where it was like, if Chucky was real life, I beat the shit out of this doll. I
dude.
ripped its head off. I threw it 50 feet high. Like, I burned it.
Fuck.
And then Courtney was like, I know you didn't buy a $200 Chucky doll to do that to. And I was like, do you think I was going to keep it?
It healed something in me.
It did. It felt amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I was bummed when his head came off because I was like, well, now I can't beat him anymore. Like, this is
That's
it's over.
done.
Yeah. Like, I was hitting his head against something and it came off, and I was like, well, I guess this is over with. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah. But dude, we used to play hide and seek outside in the dark.
Yeah.
We lived on like 3 acres, and it was just all the neighborhood kids would come over and we'd play shit like that.
That's awesome.
And so the base was like my grandma's car. I'll never forget this. And we lived in this old little trailer. And on one of our friends was counting. And so we see her run on the other side of the trailer to like go look for us. Uh-huh. So we run to the car, except she's still at the car. She hasn't finished counting yet. So without even telling her what happened, we just all ran inside.
Oh, shit.
As fast as we could. We're like, we don't know who it was.
Oh, my
But if
gosh.
she's still counting, dude, we go flying inside. Like, everybody's diving in there telling my grandma, like, somebody's out in the yard. They're trying to kill us. I don't know who they, like, yeah. I don't know if they took Dylan, like. And then my grandpa comes walking in, like, a minute later with a scream mask on, just laughing his ass off.
Oh, my gosh. Hell no.
Yeah, I swear.
Oh, my God. No, I scare so easily. Like, he could just go like, God. And I was like,
Oh, you're a jump scare?
oh, my God.
But how do you react? Are you big scream?
No, I'm like a...
Yeah, you're one of the like full seizure ones. Yeah, those are the great
He
too.
loves it, so he just does it all the time.
I do backflips, full
What?
backflip. Oh yeah, like dude, even in a movie theater, I'll be sitting here like this, and then like something will happen, and I will come out of my chair. Like my buddy thinks it's so funny. He'll always if he asks me to go to the movies a bit, what do you want to see? And he's like, Insidious. I'm like, no.
Why do you do this to me?
No.
Yeah.
I hate it. If it's got no music, I'll be fine. It's the the
Build
big
up.
boom that gets you, and I just do 8 backflips, and you're just like, it's ridiculous.
I didn't even know I could do that.
Courtney's a screamer, like horror scream. You scare her, and then she'll pierce your ears, like it's insane. But I
I like
love getting
freeze
her.
up. And like,
That's better.
I don't know. Shut up.
You know, do you ever video it?
I should.
Yes. That's Courtney's favorite thing in the world to watch is scare pranks. One day I laid in the bed of my truck because she was coming home, and she's so easy to scare. The easiest person in the world to scare. I'm talking to my camera. I'm like, Courtney's about to be here. This is about to be so good. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I hear her shut her door. She comes walking up to the trash can. I jump up and scream, and she just goes... And she's talking on the phone to her sister, and that was the only reason that I guess she was just in the
She wasn't in
zone.
her own head.
And I got that on video, and I was like, this is the worst day of my life, I think. You know how long I've been laying in that truck bed?
Like 4 hours.
Yeah, because I
later.
don't have her location, so she just said she's on the way home, and I'm like in my mind guessing, like, it should be about 5 more minutes. Laying there for like 15 minutes. Yeah.
Gonna get her.
And I got
good.
so excited when she pulled up. I was like, this is it.
For nothing.
Jumped up and screamed, and she said, and just kept walking. And I'm telling you, any other time, you'll hear her scream in the kitchen. I'll be, what was it? She's like, I don't know, a fly. Yeah.
You don't have Ring camera. She didn't like see you climb in the truck
No.
and lay there.
No,
She
I was
just knew you
worried.
were
I was
there.
worried about that too, so I turned it off.
Okay.
Get in the truck.
Damn.
Yeah, I did everything. I planned it all right.
Sucks. Don't get any ideas.
No, he's got to start videoing you.
I like rear back and punch though.
Oh, you're a hitter.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're like driving in the car and somebody can just scream in the back and I'm like, and these like
Yeah, dude, that'll fuck you up.
literally it'd fuck you up. The boys would be like, ow. Like, stop
How long
it.
does that take?
to put all this on?
Yeah,
About like a minute, 30 seconds.
I feel like that would drive me crazy.
I feel like
You
need
look
it.
like a Mortal Kombat fighter.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know.
No,
know.
it suits you.
It's gotten really out of hand lately. I mean, I don't know.
Man, there's this girl. I don't know if you know who she is. Ryan Ashley. She was on Ink
Ryan
Master.
Ashley. Yeah, wait.
All of her tattoos look like that jewelry. All of it.
Really?
Like, that's the only thing she specializes in.
Dang.
amazing.
I bet she's so expensive.
Oh, insane. I looked her up whenever she first won, and it was like, I mean, not too insane, especially nowadays, but it would be like $2,500 for like half a day or something like that.
I'm like, my buddy does tattoos and I'm going to fly. Like,
Yeah,
come by
no,
real
yeah,
quick for
yeah.
$100. Like, if I had more monies, I'd have more tattoos, but this is where I'm at right now.
You'll be there, I'm telling you. That's how good you are. It won't only be a matter of time.
Thanks. I just want to pay my bills like on time.
Sure.
That'd be sick.
We all do.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, you're going to get there.
I hope so. Thank
I
you.
mean, think about how many people are finding out about you the same way that I did, and then they'll find out about you more from this. So, I mean,
Yes.
yeah, dude, I love helping.
Thanks. It means a lot.
No, it means a lot for you to come. Like, I didn't think you'd say yes.
What?
I figured you'd be too busy. And a lot of the time, like, yeah, it helps that you're Alabama, so that helps. But a lot of the time, you'll tell people, like, hey, anytime you're, and they're like, yeah, man, where you at? You blah, blah, and you'd be like, Mobile, Alabama. They're like, oh.
We don't go there.
Yeah, I never come anywhere near there.
Yeah.
Like, most of the time, I'll have to catch people if they're going, like, Pensacola, usually.
Yeah.
Because Mobile's just, it doesn't have... Other than the Sanger, like the Civic Center is not here anymore, so we don't get any like.
Oh shit! I didn't even know that.
Yeah, we don't get any like big guests anymore.
Yeah.
So like I have to catch people if they're doing the Sanger usually.
Sanger's cool though. We were just there.
Or Pensacola Civic Center.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hopefully it'll become more of a thing.
Did you play the Sanger?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've played
That's
it a couple
awesome.
times. I used to play in a cover band. It's a tribute band called Black Jacket Symphony, so I played there a bunch, pretending to be Stevie Nicks for like 6 years. And then,
That's cool.
Yeah. Had the shawl.
Dude, that's cool.
Did the twirls. I did the goat voice. I did the whole thing.
The goat voice, yeah dude. Oh my God.
the sheep voice, I guess, more.
Did you ever see that South Park episode?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I fucking thought that was the
got
funniest
sent to
thing.
me all the
I
time.
thought that was
Yeah.
the funniest thing, dude. Oh man. And I love Fleetwood Mac. Like, I love them.
I do too. It's hard for me to listen to it because I did it for so long.
I bet. Yeah. Yeah. I can't imagine.
I still love it.
How
though.
old are you? That's a rude question to ask girls.
I'm 27. No, I'm not. I'm 31. Fuck. I'm 32, I guess.
Okay.
Oh
Well,
God, I'm 32.
that's not old.
It feels old.
I would have guessed low 20s, 24.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, that would have been my guess.
Oh yeah.
I even told Courtney, I was like, I think she's like low 20s. Like she's.
Yeah, Ella's like 26. I'm 32, and I'm like, hey, what should I do? Help me. I'm like looking for her for advice, which she's got it.
Oh, I mean, she's the
She's
person
doing
to
it.
ask.
Yeah.
That's for
I
sure.
look up to her, even though I feel like I'm her big cousin.
Well, I mean, tell everybody where to follow you and all that. What you got coming up next?
I've got I'm about to leave for like a 30-day tour in a couple of days, all like West Coast, and then I've got a record coming out this year.
Sweet.
Well, I think the beginning of next year, but I'll have singles coming out, and it's being recorded now. And I wrote the whole thing with Muscadine Bloodline, and
Nice.
Gary and Charlie, and Gary's producing it, so it's really cool. All Alabama.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yep. And then Instagram.
Wait, Roll Tide or where are you going?
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Did y'all yell Roll Tide at that show and I got in trouble in Georgia?
No.
Somebody in the front
No,
row
I remember. But,
yelled Roll Tide.
It wasn't us.
And then, of course, I said it back and I was like, boo! I was like, shit! Like, calm down. Yeah.
They
My
take that
husband
shit
was
serious.
They do.
I do it sometimes on stage just to start out my show real good.
Yeah.
get
Roll Tide.
everybody nice and pissed off.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah,
I had a
of course.
blast.
Yeah.
Y'all go follow Taylor Hunnicutt. Listen to her everywhere.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.